this.
That is why we're dressed like this. How crazy.
You're a witch.
I am a witch.
I know. And Jamie's a hot dog. A hot dog.
A little hot dog.
And
Are you a little hot dog? Do you want to eat my hat?
I am a living head of the dog cult.
What? You're a cat.
Oh, I'm a cat? That's what that is?
I think it's a cat.
I don't know.
I think you wore this before. Maybe not. Is this Emily's hat? I should give it to her.
Please do.
Okay, so we went a little... Okay, so I was going to be a hamburger and Rich was going to be a french fries, but I didn't feel like spending money on costumes. So I bought Jamie this cute little hot dog costume and I just dug around in the house for whatever. I found this witch hat. I actually have a dress on today. You can't really tell, but I'm wearing a dress. Which is ridiculous. I have a broom over there. You have to get my broom.
No, you'll knock something over. There's glassware and everything. Are you kidding me?
I do have a broom. That's a handmade broom. I will have to show you a picture later. It's a handmade broom that I bought at a fiber festival. I think it was the one up in New Hampshire, the New Hampshire Fiber Festival. And I love this broom. It's handmade and it works very, very well. It's a really nice functional broom. And it also looks like a witch's broom. I need to show it to you. Anywho, I'm Sharon and this is...
Rich.
And...
Jamie.
Oscar.
Chip, 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 chip.
Oscar Meyer. He's Jamie, our little
Mr.
buddy. Mr. Brett. So, fun fact, Rich loves hot dogs. Hot dogs are Rich's favorite food.
But I don't eat them all anymore.
You don't eat them as much as you used to. You know, and it also
Oh,
depends. In the summer, you want a nice hot dog.
Yeah, in the summer I like a nice dog.
Yeah, for sure. I can't stand them. Life is too short to eat hot dogs, so I very rarely will eat. It has to have a lot of sweet sauerkraut on top. So, I actually am wearing a gorgeous shawl that matches my outfit beautifully. Isn't it pretty?
Mm-hmm.
This is the Oracle shawl. Since this is a knitting podcast, in case you're new here and you don't know, this is the Oracle shawl by Voolenvine, my friend Kristen. I love this shawl. I haven't worn it in a while, but I'm going to this fall because it is stunning. It's a beautiful shawl for going out. It is a pie shawl, and this is my yarn.
Yeah.
So the black is familiar. The gray, I'm not sure what these colors are. I'd have to look it up in Ravelry. It was a three skein set that I did like a couple of years ago. If you're interested, let me know. I can dye these again. And yeah, if you want to do a pre-order, I didn't even plan on that, but if you want to, let me know. Speaking of pre-orders, real quick business before we get to the questions, because this is a question and answer. I put up some pre-orders for the Wick shawl set. I had a lot of people ask me if I was going to dye this again. I wasn't going to, but so many people asked. I'm going to do one more run of this. It's up for pre-order. I'm dyeing them the weekend of the 8th, I think, of November. They should be out by the 15th, mailed to you. And this is the Wick shawl by Helen Stewart. You can buy it on Ravelry. And Slutty Pumpkin, Halloween Town, and I Put a Spell on You. And yeah, so that's that, and that's it for shop news.
What's in your bag and your...
Only one other knitting thing. Last week I showed you I finished
sock one?
A sock.
Is that sock one or sock two?
This is sock one.
Okay.
And egged on by Kim and Donna, who said, you need to cast on the second one right away. I did. Here's the second one. So I'm knitting them inverse. So see, I'm knitting the colors different. See? I'm doing the black as the main color for the second sock. They look really cool that way. So I am committed to finish this by, I'm hoping by mid-November. There's some trucks outside, and Jamie's like, ooh. We're inside for the first
you didn't
time.
Go by. That means it's either in our driveway or across the street.
I don't know. Anywho, so this is sock 2, and I want to finish it by mid-November because I'm going to cast on a pair of Christmas socks. And I will show you those when I cast them on, but it's not going to be until I'm going to finish this. I'm committed. Hold me to it. So this is 2 color socks by Locatelli. And that's pretty much all I've done since the last time we've talked. I've been really busy. I got most of the Advent calendar orders out. There's still a few straggly ones left. I have 6 left, and I have some DK ones. I have 2 DK Advent calendar sets left. So if you've never had an Advent calendar and you're a DK yarn knitter, they're really beautiful. So in case you didn't know, I don't always advertise it. So look at him. Oh my gosh. You love your daddy so much. I know you want to get that off. So, okay, so that's that with that. Where's the mask you were going to wear today?
Oh, I have to put him down.
I put him down.
All right,
so,
there you go.
Anyway,
over for you, buddy.
Back to Halloween dressing up.
This is going to be my mask. But I don't like the straps to make your ears pop out like Bozo the
The straps don't fit him well.
And it's fogged up my glasses so bad, even after I took it off, I couldn't see.
Fogged up his glasses, and he wears hearing aids. But isn't it cute? It's a little Yorkie mask. We got it. It came from overseas, actually. It came from the UK. And I feel bad that you can't wear it, but maybe I'll wear it.
Maybe you'll wear it.
Well,
Where are you? Oh.
I can't. I don't really want to wear it now because I have lipstick on and it's going to get all in the
Ew.
inside of the mask, so I don't want to put it on. But it's super cute. It's like a little Yorkie.
He's just standing there. He looks depressed.
If you're interested, did you take that off?
No.
Oh. So Rich is taking that off of him. So anyway, I didn't want to spend any extra money on Halloween costumes, so I had this beautiful witch's hat.
Yes, I make this costume.
You
make a nice
in the closet. And Richie's hat, I think, was Emily's, probably. Maybe I'll bring it to her. I'm visiting her. I'm leaving tomorrow. When you see this, it's Halloween. So I'm there right now.
Here we go.
So we've decided not to go to Salem because Emily lives in Massachusetts, and they've been telling residents not to go to Salem because of social distancing concerns, and I completely understand that, and I don't want to overwhelm a town during this time. So we are not going to Salem, but we are going to try to go to Plymouth because I've never seen Plymouth Rock. So we'll try. We'll see. We'll take a ride. Probably going to do it on Halloween today because it's a rainy week. I'm not really looking forward to driving in the rain, but that's just the way it's gonna go. So, this is a question and answer show. It's gonna be short because I want to get this edited. Oh, you took off your hat?
Yes. It's too hot.
Do we have any other people in costumes today?
Well, look who's here. Oh, Jamie's favorite friend.
We didn't get a thumbnail. You're gonna have to put that hat back on.
What thumbnail?
You know.
Oh, yeah.
Camera.
Well, look who's here. Oh, hello everybody, it's me. I can't wave because my arms don't work. They're stuck in the bottom. See? When you're a raccoon, it's hard to get a good costume. But, what are you? I'm the new chef at Cheesecake Factory. Oh. I'm in charge of making the pizzas.
The pizzas?
The pizzas. Because I tasted your pizza. It was so good.
Oh, I make pizza. So
now I'm going to make the pizzas.
The
I
pizzas?
can't squeeze my arms. This is very
It's very hard. I'll squeeze your arms.
Okay, thank you. You could squeeze something else too if you
No, don't get fresh with me, Rogie.
So I'm going to be the new chef. Please stop by Danbury, Connecticut at the Cheesecake Factory and say hello to Chef Rogie.
Chef Rogie.
Yes, that's me.
You look so cute in that, Rogie.
I know. My feet don't, my hands
Your
are
hands
heavy.
don't fit.
I know, it's kind of hard.
It's kind of hard.
How am I going to make pizza like this?
I did.
Or maybe just with a hat. That might, I don't know. I like this hat.
Yeah, the hat's really cool.
Looked like you had a few too many nips there, Bubba. So, okay, well, that's your Halloween costume then. You're a pizza chef. Happy Halloween to everybody. I have to go sit down. This is hard.
Okay. You need to put your hat back on so we could do a thumbnail.
Okay, it's already on.
No, your hat.
Oh. Are we ready to do a thumbnail?
We could do it at the end. It's fine.
Oh, this isn't the end yet? Oh, man.
Okay, so anyway, this is a question and answer. And I think I answered most of these questions when we did our live, our Instagram live. But in case you didn't see the Instagram live, here are some questions that people asked. So, I asked you for questions about a month ago. So these are a month old. But Melba Toast asks, here's a good one for you, Rich. Hey guys, have you ever been to the Roosevelt home in Hyde Park?
No. Because we always worked and it's so crowded there on weekends. And then we retired and then a lot of other things to do. We wanted to go. We were going to go this year, but unfortunately. But I want to go there. It's supposed to be really cool.
There is a bar called Hyde Park Brewing.
Which is right across the street from the Roosevelt White House on the Hudson.
We've been there many, many times.
But we never go to...
Because it's a brew pub and they make their own beer and it's delicious.
Yeah, it's a choice. Beer or history.
It's literally
beer.
It's literally across from the entrance to the museum.
Yes.
It's like you just cross the street and it's right there. We've talked about it a million times. You know how it's like you live in New York City and you've never been to the Statue of Liberty? We've never done that. Have you ever been there?
No, and I lived in New York City all my life.
Rich is from New York City.
Never been to the Statue of Liberty.
No.
I have no idea what it looks like. I mean, I know what it looks like, but never been inside it.
Nope. Anyway, so it's on our list. As soon as it opens up again, it probably would have happened this year.
Yeah.
I think we can get in free as he can as a senior, and I could probably come as his guest. I don't know. We'll see. We would love to go.
That and the Vanderbilt Mansion, too.
Vanderbilt Mansion. We actually looked that up. We drove by that the other day when we went on our little leaf tour. And the grounds are open, but the mansion is not. So that's the story with that. Okay. Elizabeth Donaldson asks, do you have unfinished projects that are lingering? If so, how long have they been stashed away, and will you finish or frog them? Rich, well, I'll let you answer this. Do you have any unfinished knitting projects?
Not that I know of. I have a pair of socks, yes. Mm-hmm. It's been about 3 years.
Yeah. That's same. This is 3 years.
I have a shawl, which has been about a year.
Yeah, 2 years.
Which I really got to get back.
Yep, we'll get you back to it. I have a bin of unfinished projects. It's not that bad. It's mostly small things because I finish all my big things. It's the smaller thing. No, I shouldn't say that. I have one big thing that I need to finish. During Vlogmas, I'm going to go through that and maybe I'll frog them in front of you. Some of them that I'm not going to finish. Yeah, maybe I'll make a goal to finish them next year. I have a whole bunch of sock tubes. Speaking of socks, I think 2021 is going to be the year of the sock for me. I need some new socks. So I have a bunch of sock tubes that have been sitting for 2 years that just need heels and toes. I think I'm going to do those next year. I have some mittens. I have a sweater that just needs sleeves, basically. I have 2 that just need sleeves. And I will finish those for sure. But yeah, I do have my pile, and I'm going to probably show that during Vlogmas. Let's see. Suhaila asks, hello, my question. Do you color your hair yourself? What is the brand and color number of your hair dye? I don't color it myself.
Pat colors it.
Actually, the back of it, when you see the back of my head, it's my natural color is blonde.
It's as long as my hair.
Yeah, I'm blonde. I'm a strawberry blonde, naturally, and I lighten it. I just have my hairdresser put some highlights in it, so I don't color my hair. I'm sorry, I don't know the number of the color. What is your favorite weight of yarn to dye? Fingering, definitely. Sock weight yarn. I have DK, and I do dye DK. As a matter of fact, a little sneak peek into what's happening in 2021. I am doing a collaboration with a designer in 2021, and the designer is Corey Eichelberger from iRock Knits. And I'm going to dye yarn, design colors, and she's going to design a pattern, and we're going to do a collaboration. And she thought that I didn't dye DK because there's none on my site. But I do dye it. I dye it to order and in kits. So I like dyeing it. It's just not a great seller, so I just don't have a lot of it dyed up. But I have DK that I will dye if you need it. So. But yeah, she actually just ordered some skeins from me, and I sent those off to her this past week, and I'm excited about doing our collab. Somebody asked me somebody said that my blanket was beautiful, and would I consider making a kit with the colors? Probably not, because it was what are you looking for?
My phone. Oh, it's in my pocket.
Okay. Probably not, because it was Advent colors. So, my suggestion to you, if you want to make a squishy blanket like that, is take a solid yarn and take a variegated yarn, or minis. Take a solid and knit it and hold it double with minis, and you'll get some really pretty effects. So Linda asked me, what's your favorite holiday to dye yarn for? And my favorite holiday to dye yarn for is Halloween.
Yep, Halloween. You're a big Halloween.
I love fall colors. So fall, Halloween. I like Christmas. However,
what do you got? Red, green, maybe gold, white.
Fun fact: dyeing with red, not easy.
No.
Do you want to know why?
Why? Why?
Red runs really easily.
Oh.
It's a very runny color. So speckling with it is a challenge, because here's a story for you. So one of my first, when you're first dyeing, you experiment with colors. So I did a colorway where I speckled it with red pretty heavily. And as soon as I rinsed it, it turned bright pink because the speckles didn't hold. So speckling with red is really, really hard. If you can do it well, kudos to you, because I haven't really figured out a great way to do it. The only way that I've been successful is just to use just a teensy minimal amount and pray that it doesn't run. So anyway, red is hard. Okay, and she also has a question. Linda's Yorkie, Louie, wants to ask Jamie, what is more fun to chase, birds or squirrels?
That's a toss-up.
We didn't tell that story.
What? He caught a bird.
About the birds. Oh my gosh, we haven't told that story.
He caught a bird when on our walk.
Okay, so he loves both birds and squirrels, and I wouldn't be able to tell you. So
we don't see any squirrels anymore. I mean,
we haven't seen.
You see them in the road dead, but you don't see live ones many anymore.
Okay, so we were walking
at the abandoned industrial park.
Yes.
And we got by the back door of the back lower building. And there were a bunch of birds up against the, jumping around over there. And he saw them and he took off after one. And one of them flew towards the entrance to this, south entrance to this building. And before you knew it, Jamie was on top of him like that.
And I don't think he had grabbed the bird in his mouth, but the bird was right, like...
He was holding it.
Was holding it.
I think it was in his mouth. I think he just let it go.
Oh, okay.
Either because he didn't like to taste the feathers in his mouth, or he just wanted to see what it was.
I do have photos of the feathers. I will put them in here if I can find them. Yeah, so the bird flew away. The bird was fine. But he didn't know what to do when he caught it. It was hilarious. It was the funniest. But I was freaking out because I didn't want him to get packed. It was a teeny... The bird was like this big. It was a teeny weeny little bird. But oh my gosh, that was the funniest thing when he caught the bird.
And there was a butterfly. He jumped after a big monarch. He didn't get it, but it's flying right above his head. And he was like, whoa, he followed it with his eyes up watching it fly.
And I will put in a video of Jamie versus the woodchuck.
A lot of people saw that. We posted that one.
Richie posted it on his Instagram. If you follow Richie or Jamie on their Instagram, you'll see some of the stuff. But there was a woodchuck.
And we saw turkeys the other day.
Oh, we saw turkeys.
A flock of turkeys.
A flock of turkeys that he chased. But the woodchuck would not back down. I didn't let him get close to it, but that woodchuck probably was probably bigger than him and probably could have put a...
No, you don't want to mess with
No, you don't want to mess with them because they're pretty big. All right. Vicky asks, she said she's knit a lot of socks and the yarn composition can cause wide variations in the success of the product and use over time. How did you select your sock yarn base? I have knit every base that I own, that I dye, and the sock yarn that I love, I've had socks out of that base for 6-7 years and I don't wear holes in them. So I am very hard on my socks. I cannot use a sock yarn without nylon. So there's a brand that I used to like that I don't buy anymore because it doesn't have nylon. I'm not going to name the brand, but if you look at my Ravelry, you can figure out what it is. I just can't use it for socks. I can't. Even if I knit it tight enough, I just blow holes through it in like a week. But the base that I use, I've had good success with. Okay. I've answered a lot of these already. Let's see.
There's a lot of people voted early. We went to vote early yesterday, but...
Oh my gosh. We went... Okay, so right now, we're recording this on Halloween. The general election hasn't happened yet. So we were going to take Rich out to dinner on Monday for his birthday. His birthday was Monday. And they were closed. So we decided to go to lunch Tuesday, the 27th of October. And then we were going to stop on the way home at the town hall in our,
nearby town. Because the
vote.
Early voting is only in certain spots, so you have to go to those spots. And Sharon said, are you sure it's down this way, the town hall? And all of a sudden I said, yeah, it is. And all of a sudden we hit this huge line of cars parked everywhere.
And lines of people.
This must be the place.
And we're like, no.
Nah.
As a matter of fact, I was listening to the radio this morning, and it really backfired. I listened to a politician on the radio. The whole early voting thing this year in New York really backfired because they wanted to have people, do more social distancing, so they had this early voting. But they have literally maybe 5 places you can vote in the whole county, and that's just not enough.
No.
And everybody flocked there, everywhere in the state, and there's people waiting 5 hours. No, we'll go on election day.
Yeah, because our normal polling place is about a mile down the road at the firehouse, and we live in a very small district, so there's the book is skinny, so we never usually have to wait online. We'll vote.
Well, we're gonna get up early and go and do it, like by 9 o'clock.
That voting early just doesn't seem right.
I think they realized they didn't do a very good job.
Either do it all or don't do it at all.
Yeah. Knits for Sanity said, are you planning on going for a drive to see all the fall colors?
We did.
Yes! We did last week. We talked about it. It was really fun. What sweater pattern do you like the most for a somewhat beginner? So, the sweater that I've been knitting, the Super Summer Simple... Okay, the super simple summer sweater. Excuse me for that.
Should have had times.
I know, by Locatelli. I find it's very easy. A raglan is also a good sweater, but my first sweater was a raglan, and you have to wrap your head around like how to do that shaping, you know what I mean? And all the markers and all that can get confusing. It took me a while to wrap my head around that. I took a class. So this sweater, the Locatelli's Super Simple Summer Sweater, is a yoke sweater. So you just have to learn to do the increases for the yoke and the and to learn how to do the sweater or the separate for the sleeves, which isn't hard. I'm sure there's tutorials online. And it's really easy. It's a really easy sweater. You could even do it in one color. You don't have to stripe it like I did. So I would recommend that. And then I've heard really good, I haven't knit this pattern myself, but the Tin Can Knit sweater, oh my gosh, I'll put the name down below. I can't think of it right now. It's a tin can. I think it's a raglan, or it might be a yoke. I don't know. I'll put that down below. That's also a good sweater for a beginner. Karen asks, are you going to have trick or treat in your neighborhood? We don't live in a neighborhood. We live on a main road. So
and there's big distances between the houses.
yeah, nobody comes to our neighborhood. One more question, and we're going to wrap this up. So Ophelia asked, what do I do to get Rich to join me? Because sometimes in the beginning you don't look happy to be here.
Bribery.
No, he likes, you know, I'll tell you, recording a weekly show is work. And we don't always want to get, you know, you got to set everything up and, you know, get everything together. It's just, it's a process.
Sometimes you're just not in a good mood.
Sometimes you're just not in the mood, you know what I mean?
And but you gotta be in a good mood to
do
the show, yeah.
So once we start recording, we're fine, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we have a great time. It's so much fun. Like right now, I'm in a great mood.
Oh, but we didn't talk about the tragedy that struck this week.
Okay, you can talk about it. I don't know what you're referring to, but...
I broke another glass.
Oh, God.
I broke my favorite Beefeater martini glass.
So he comes upstairs and he's like,
I knocked it over and it fell right on a granite bar top and broke. And to make it worse, I spilled out almost a whole martini, which
Poor
really
Rich.
upset me. So I immediately went up and cried to Sharon about how horrible this all was.
He was
she
really upset.
jumped online, eBay, and
Today...
2 brand new Beefeater glasses came, just in case I drop one. I have another one left.
Not that that will save you, because...
No, see,
Rich...
I don't know if you can see the Beefeater on there. No. But
I'm not sure
I
what
love
it
these
is.
because they're small and you like a nice. Usually when I post pics of martinis, it's in the big
Yeah.
It's in the big glass, which you could see there's quite a big difference there.
That'll put a hurting on you.
Yeah, especially where I mix.
So, yeah, so... Rich has butterfingers when it comes to glasses. It's a running joke with us. I can't have anything really good. Not that I have good glassware or whatever, but if there's anything that I really like, he's not allowed to touch it because he will break it. I had a set of wine glasses that had black stems. I loved them. I think I had 4 of them.
I broke every one.
He broke every single one within like 2 years.
I wash them in the sink and I drop them and. Oh.
It's just it's a joke.
It's just, no.
This is the way it is.
Well, when the package came and you said, look what I got for you, I said, please open it and wash them for me so I don't break them.
Yes. And even the sign on the package says, be careful when opening glasses. He did a beautiful job wrapping them because, you know, when you order glassware through the mail, you never know. And they came fine. They were great. And it's you, not me, because we've been married how long? Like almost 30 years.
Yeah.
2021
You don't
will
break
be our
anything.
30 year.
I break
think-
everything.
I might have broken one glass in all the years we've been married. Maybe.
I've broken dozens.
Maybe I haven't broken anything. I don't
Wine
even remember.
glasses, the stem
Dozens.
falls off. That just happened to me.
Dozens, I don't know. All right, with that, we're going to wrap this up, guys. We hope you had a very happy... Okay, wait.
I need my hat.
I know. I think we had a unicorn one for you one
We
year.
did.
This is definitely Emily's.
Yes.
Meow. I will send her a photo. Oh yeah, we need Rogie. We really need Jamie, but too bad. We'll just... Okay, so this is our thumbnail. We hope you have a very happy, healthy, social distance Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Knit something beautiful.
And
Cheers.
if any trick-or-treaters come, I'm going to spray them a nice old cheer. It's a trick-or-treat.